this is Fantasy-esque, and welcome back to Niche Cupid Clan. We are diving right back in with God Sosta, who is currently pregnant, has been for a while now, and also is getting up there in age. So she will be passing away pretty soon, unfortunately. So I don't know if she is considered a little old lady at this point. But anyways, based on the suggestions that you guys have given me, I have decided to make some changes to the way that we will be doing certain things. Now, of course, we're hoping that Sosta has a boy because we have a serious lack of males in the clan, and we are open to, other members joining at some point in the future, like wanderers as we come across them. But you guys know that I have a problem with the deformed paw and the derp snout, so I will try to keep it out of the family tree as much as possible. Obviously, when we have rogues in the future and that isn't a possibility, we'll deal with it when the time comes. For now, though, I'm going to try and make do with what we have. Now, the changes. So, a bunch of us have kind of spoken up and said that it feels a little bit restrictive and unrealistic that the god and, emperor/empress is going to stick so close to each other and only move like one tile at a time. It kind of stops us from being able to do a lot of the things like exploring. Given how short their lives are, they're going to spend the entire time like in a handful of tiles. So what I have decided is that the Emperor and Empress do not have to worry about the gods at all. So as long as it's a cleared tile, they're gonna go wherever they want pretty much, and it's the gods' job to try and keep up with them. And I think we'll try and make it so the gods, have to attempt at least to be as close to the Emperor or Empress at the end of their turn as possible. So this was a suggestion that one of you lovelies gave. What else did we have? So I think that was one thing. Another thing you guys said that Emperor and Empress could move along the coast. Well, mainly the Emperor, I think. Because the coast, I suppose, counts as a clear tile. Like, there's no grasses on it. So they could move along the coast and try and find some worms to dig up. So that would help with the food situation. And you guys are little geniuses for it. So that's kind of, I think, the immediate changes that we have going on. If I think of more, we'll get into it as we go. But, Sosta? Can we afford Sosta having a baby? I mean, at some point she's gonna have to. We've got a few days right now. So, Jaira, let's get you to collect up those berries. We've got, like, a dead crabbit over there, which is gonna be really useful. And then we have, let's see, Emperor Silo. Let's grab these berries. So we'll do that. And I know some of you have also been saying that, the marriage thing doesn't seem as though it's that useful if our nichelings are only breeding with the nichelings that they're in love with. Like, what's the point of a marriage then? Well, I mean, and then you were saying maybe there should be some penalties for, having affairs and such, because these nichelings don't really seem to care about that. I mean, these nichelings, I feel, for them, the whole love thing, like who they're in love with, is more important than who they're married to. Marriage is just a minor part of their society for functionality, and like the mutations is like one of the benefits of, well, a true love situation. But I suppose inheriting a class is kind of the benefits of being in a marriage and having a child within a marriage. But it's very similar to true love in that I suppose luck has something to do with it. Like, just because two nichelings are married doesn't mean anything will come of it. But the marriages are there so that if there is a situation where one of them is in love with the other, or, it's a true love scenario, then as well as getting the mutation benefits, our nichelings can have their various roles kind of passed down to their children. Especially because not all the marriages happen between roles. I think it'll be encouraged at times for the roles, like for them to be married cross class, if that makes sense. But okay. And also, I mean, mainly, I didn't want to bog myself down with too many rules. Kind of just wanted to be flexible and go with the flow. Marriage was like an added aspect to it. And in the past, I've had challenges and storylines where we have certain restrictions for certain kind of breedings, but I figured not this one. Try and keep it a little bit flexible. Okay, we have berries here as well. So Apera, she's gonna go here, grab those berries. Delicious. Okay, I've got a bit more food, which makes me feel better. And then Silo is just gonna dive down. Oh, hello, friendly bear. It's gonna dive down there. For example, the royalty, I think, from now on, they're not gonna try and keep up with the gods. They'll do pretty much what they want in the empty tiles. Whereas it's the gods' responsibility to stay close to them and make sure that, like, they're okay. So that's, like, the gods' job, which makes sense to me, actually. Okay. And then Urasta, again, could go, like, wherever the heck she wants. And, now the thing is, I haven't worked out with, like, the unpaired royalty what they're supposed to do. I feel like, see, this over here was a mistake in my, like, moving around, but I feel like if there's offspring, like royal offspring that haven't been assigned a god, they should be kind of like the god in that they follow their mothers, or they follow their parents. Like, whether it's the mother or the father, they're supposed to follow their parents and stick close to them. So Jaira can act like, you know, the emperor and empress, go wherever she wants, but Apera has to try and stick close to her mother. So that was an oversight with me, but it's okay, we'll correct it in a bit. And I suppose, in that case, Urasta might return to her daughter, and be close to her daughter, because her daughter shouldn't be that far from her. And then Sosta is going to clear this bit of grass. She's going to jump here, clear that bit of grass. Okay, we have a lot of nesting material at this point. Let's come here. Clear, clear. And then let's see. Jaira. Do you want to check out what's going on here? Let's try and check out what's happening here. And then Minachuno is going to try and keep up with her. So we'll go do that. And then some of you have been telling me that you've, clear the grass here, you've been playing this in your own games, and one of you guys, like one of you lovelies, lucked out in that your married couples were in love with each other, so they were married and they had a true love situation, which is so cool. For me, though, it does not seem to be the case currently. Okay, food is kind of lasting. It's lasting. Okay, Urasta, come here. Grab those berries. You grab those berries. And then we'll get Sosta, who's like really close. Sosta needs to try her best to make her way maybe to one of the nests pretty soon. Hopefully the Empress goes in that direction so she can have her baby, and fingers crossed it is a male baby, because that would very much be appreciated. Berries here. Berries here. We've got bundles and stuff there as well. Let's see. Jaira, are you going to be tempted by this bundle? Hold on a second. Before we do that, let's get... Oh, Procene is leeched. Well, Procene, let's come here. Jaira, I'm pretty sure Jaira's his daughter. Can help you out with that. Okay, and then let's see. Oh, there's a berry bush. If he clears out, that'll be good for us. But right now, Jaira can't interact with it. That's fine, I suppose. Okay, Minachuno, let's clear these grasses. Oh, there's a berry bush here. She's gonna clear that, so our princess has access to it in the future. Okay, we didn't get too much food. We got a little bit, though. We got a little bit. Okay. Right. Sosta, I need to keep an eye on her. Like, that's important. I need to keep an eye on her. But also, guys, also, our nichelings, when Sosta dies, all the adults are gonna die. Which is sad, but also is gonna be necessary for us to have, like, a small population and then grow. So I think everything's riding on the fact that Sosta has a boy. I think we are literally just riding on the fact that Sosta has a boy. That is literally what we are hoping for at this point in time. So fingers crossed, that is exactly what happens. Okay, Empress, I need you to start going towards... Okay, we'll clear these spots. We'll send you down there. And then, Empress, let's come here and grab those berries, and then your daughter can, like, join you. And this way also, Sosta can make her way to the nest. Or at least stay, like, close by. And the next turn we'll throw her on the nest. Okay, Minachuno, let's come out of the way so Jaira can grab these berries. And then you can come here. Okay, everyone's pretty much moved around. Someone died. I don't know who died. One of the wandering nichelings. Was it the male who died or the female? I don't actually know. I don't know. Okay. All of our older nichelings. I'm gonna be so sad when Procene goes. Like, I love Procene so much. I love him so much. I'm gonna be so sad. Okay, let's clear. I mean, he's tried his best. But I feel like definitely there was a few things they were still kind of, you know, working out in their roles. Okay, let's grab those berries. Okay, no more berries to grab over there. Let's clear these grasses. Move over here. Let's see. Sosta. Definitely want her to stay close to where she is. Okay, you know what we might do? Apera, come here. Sosta is going to clear and jump on the nest. And then I think we'll just get Eurasta to be close by. I don't think Eurasta is going to go very far, because at this point she kind of is trying to stick near her guard. Which, oopsies, I threw her too far from her guard, but oh well. Oh well. We have situations going on. Okay, our food is kind of going up a little bit, and we're going to have a teeny bit of surplus. Okay, we've got nothing. Oh, yes, he can grab some worms. We've got like a teeny bit of surplus just because a bunch of our nichelings are going to pass away right now. So guys, let's cross our fingers and hope that we have a baby boy. If not, we are kind of screwed. It's a boy! Okay, guys. This is great. This is great. Okay, we had like 5 deaths, so we only have 4 nichelings left. But we have just one little boy. Oh, okay, and his... Oh, geez, who are his parents? Advisor Procene, God Sosta. Unfortunately, his parents... Darn it. His parents were not... His parents were not... Yeah, his parents were not married, so... Yeah, Jiu. So he is going to inherit his mother's role as a god. But it might not stay this way. So he's going to be Volo, God Volo. So here's the reason why. So right now we have a gap in the clan in terms of roles, right? Oh, there's a vacuum. So in order for the clan to function at all times, we need to have a god, an advisor, and a ruler. Like, we must have those roles. So right now, obviously, that can't be a thing, right? That can't be a thing because we don't have a ruler, we don't have an advisor, but we do have a god already in Minachuno. So Jaira, as the older princess, is going to become the empress now. So she is going to be Empress Jaira, and she does not yet have a mate. So Empress Jaira does not yet have a mate. So, you know, she could, she doesn't have a marriage, which is not necessary. It's kind of an additional part of the society, but she could kind of marry herself to the newborn Volo, wait till he comes of age, you know. But obviously, even married couples, they don't really have to breed. But she could marry Volo and then make him the emperor. But then we still have a problem because we don't have an advisor. So this is where certain roles can change, right? And the Empress is the one who kind of decides or appoints the nichelings. And I see we have gaps because like I haven't even worked out if they had sons, so they had princes but no daughter, and the Empress specifically, it's like a matriarchal kind of society. Does the son's mate become the Empress and then she decides, or do we have an emperor and the emperor decides? Should that role of Empress and Emperor kind of be flexible, or like their duties? Should it be spread across both roles? I don't really know. Anyways, we have an Empress. So we could either make... So Volo was born a god, but we could make him into the new advisor, or we could make him the Emperor, so that he is married to Gyra, and then we can appoint Apera as our new advisor. So maybe that's what should happen. Because right now, Volo is the only male, so it makes sense that the Empress will try and, get married to him. So we'll do that. He'll become Emperor. And obviously there's no hard and fast rule to this. It is quite flexible. So EJ, he'll have next to his name, EJ. And then Empress Gyra, it says EP, but here's another thing. If someone's love interest dies, should they fall in love again? I feel as though yes. Otherwise, what? Are they never going to breed again? That feels silly, doesn't it? So all of their love interests were in the previous generation, obviously, so they've died. So they're going to roll a new love interest. So Gyra right now, she's going to be Evie, because she's married to the Emperor. And then Apera is going to be appointed as the new advisor. So this means she no longer needs a god of her own. She can kind of go out and do her own exploration. And she'll basically do what her father, Advisor Procene, used to do in the previous generation. Minachuno is going to remain the Empress's god, which is good. And I think we'll leave it at that. When we come back in the next episode, we're going to roll for Volo, like to see who Volo's in love with. Obviously, all of the females right now, because their love interests died, we are going to like reassign / roll the love interests. And since we only have the one male left in the family, so Volo is all of their half brother. Actually, no, he's not related. So he's half brother to Gyra and Apera, but he is not related to Minachuno. Interesting. Huh. So Volo, if he falls in love with Gyra and Apera, he could have sickly children with them, but not with Minachuno. Okay. But yeah, so we all know, all of the females, obviously, their new love is going to be Emperor Volo. They're all going to be in love with Volo. But Volo, who is he going to be in love with? His half-sister / wife? His other half-sister / advisor? Or the god that he's not related to? We'll find out all of that in the next episode. This one ran a little bit long, just because, like, we had this situation and I had to explain things. But we'll come back next time and see what's going on, and I think it'll be very fun for us. But okay, guys, with that said and done, I'm going to leave off. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.